In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a sector in crypto which is being slept on right now, and that is the crypto storage sector. I'm going to be explaining to you why this sector will still do well this bull run, and I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite pick in this sector and the only altcoin I'm holding for this sector specifically. So if that sounds interesting, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and we'll get straight into today's video. So the crypto that I am talking about today is none other than Arweave, and obviously it's in the storage sector, which has traditionally done quite well, guys. I mean, storage last bull run was one of the main utility-focused narratives, okay? Yes, we had gaming and memes catch on in the later parts of the bull run, but storage and DeFi were seen as some of the main use cases of blockchain technology. And you had Filecoin reach very, very high valuations. Now, I don't quite remember exactly how high it was ranked in terms of the top 100, but maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. But I'm sure I remember seeing Filecoin in the top 20, maybe even like the top 17, top 18 at some point. I might be wrong on that, but I'm sure it was one of the highest valued cryptos at one point. Now it's gone down the ranks a bit. Now it's ranked number 40. But my point is, storage has done well in crypto, and it's a very utility-focused sector. There's not a great deal of hype. There's not a great deal of retail involvement, but it is something that institutions care about and institutions benefit from. I mean, at the end of the day, it's storage on the blockchain. It's decentralized storage. We already have a very censorship-prone world. A lot of companies are going to look towards blockchain to alleviate the censorship threats. And blockchain storage would be a very clear domain in which that can be applicable. So Filecoin isn't the one that I'm suggesting people buy. I mean, you can do your own thing, right? I'm not telling you to buy anything, but Arweave would be the one that I personally would prefer for this cycle, and it's the one which I personally hold, okay? I was stacking Arweave around $6 and lower in the bear market, and I was telling many people on this YouTube channel to not ignore Arweave and to obviously check it out. Now, since then, the price has gone up considerably, but I did sell some on the way up here for Casper. And, you know, you may be saying that I regret making that decision. No, I don't, okay? Because Casper actually ended up doing great returns as well. So anyway, I bought back into my Arweave position down here during these dips, and I'm very, very bullish on it. I think it's going to do excellent things this cycle. It already did do a very nice pump earlier on in the year, and that kind of reminded people what Arweave is capable of, okay? If you remember, it went all the way up to, was it almost $50? Okay? Which would have been just under a 10x from this video. So it's already proven itself when the bull run hasn't really been in full swing. Now, the total free market cap is ready to break out, which means that altcoins are about to go crazy. This, to me, is one of the most slept on altcoins. When you look at what they're doing, okay, when you look at the fact that they are making permanent storage, that's their USP, permanent storage. Okay, they're doing that through basic files, but they're also doing that through the permaweb, okay? Now, what is the permaweb? It's basically a version of the internet that cannot be destroyed, okay? You can't take things away. You can't censor things. It's a censorship-resistant version of the internet. I'm a big fan of that. Now, whether or not it's going to have mass users anytime soon is a different question, but that's not the point. The point is we've developed a technology here which is resistant to any form of censorship. And whilst X or Twitter right now is great, you know, they're not really censoring accounts, that could be different in a few years' time, and that could create a massive gap in the market for something like Arweave to be seen as somewhere where you can trust that they're not going to censor you, okay? Now, even if X still remains, you know, a free speech platform, there's still going to be competitors. There's still going to be applications that are even more free speech than X. Okay. And I would say maybe Arweave could be that. Plus, it's more of a web. Okay. It's not really a social media platform. It's more of an actual web where the information that's put onto this is permanently there. It cannot be destroyed. If you write an article on it, it's going to be there forever, pretty much. That's the main point of this. Same goes for simple files. You can also do it with NFTs. Okay. Meta, Instagram used Arweave. Okay, so Instagram, which is a company owned by Meta, or a social media app owned by Meta, they used Arweave for their NFTs. So they stored their NFTs on Arweave. That is insanely bullish. You have one of the biggest companies in the world utilizing Arweave's technology due to the fact that it is so secure and censorship resistant and all of that. So I'm a massive fan of this chain. I also like the fact it's a layer 1, so it's its own blockchain. There's a lot of cryptos out there which aren't their own chains. They're using maybe Ethereum to build on or something like that, the layer 2s. But I like the fact that this is its own native blockchain because that also gives the layer 1 niche as well. So it's in the layer 1 category and it's in the storage category. So I'm a very big fan of this. I like what they're doing with their permaweb. I like what they're doing with forever storage, basically. And if we look at the all-time chart, to me, it looks very nice. I know a lot of people will be like, it hasn't hit its all-time high yet, but that's not really a bad thing, okay? Ethereum still hasn't hit its all-time high yet. And so have many other altcoins, okay? Many other altcoins which will hit their all-time highs this bull run. So I expect once the total free market cap breaks out, you're going to see these types of altcoins that have been slept on. You're going to see them have massive God candles, just like they did last time around, okay? Look at this price action here. It just absolutely exploded. During this period here, people were probably saying, oh, it's dead, it's not coming back. And then all of a sudden, you see this massive, massive explosive price action. I think we're going to see the same thing again with Arweave this cycle. Now, people will probably be put off Arweave when you look at price comparisons. And if we do the Arweave to Filecoin market cap of comparison, it doesn't look the best. Okay, it's only an 8.5x from here until Filecoin's all-time high. Now, I'm going to say this, and some people may disagree, but I think it could actually go higher than this. I think an 8.5x from here could genuinely be quite conservative. I think it could even go higher than where Filecoin went to last cycle because of the influx of liquidity we're going to have this bull run. 12 billion is not that high when you think about it. Now, yes, I kind of contradicted myself there. Before I was saying Filecoin did very well. It went to high rankings. But 12 billion, it's not that high. When you think about the fact Dogecoin has gone to like almost 100 billion. Shiba Inu went to like 40 billion. Axie Infinity went to 10 billion. This is way better than Axie Infinity, right? In terms of what they're doing. So I think Arweave could potentially hit a 15 billion market cap, maybe even 20 billion. But the point is, you don't wait until then to sell. You take your profits gradually. And maybe when you're up 5x, 6x, 7x, 8x, 9x, 10x, you're taking profits out gradually on the way up. Now, some people, they would have bought Arweave down here when I made this video, and they're still holding now. In that case, it's going to be incredible gains for them, okay? If Arweave goes to just the market cap of Filecoin, $188 per coin when they were buying at $6 per coin is a drastic increase in price. So if you're asking me for a price target on Arweave, I would say anywhere between a 7 to a 15x from this point in time, maybe even 20x, 7 to 20x, anywhere in that region I could expect. It all depends on how long the bull run is and how big the bull run is for altcoins, and whether we actually get a big influx into utility-focused crypto coins like Arweave instead of just merely crappy, hyped-up garbage like meme coins, right? Now, I've been a fan of meme coins. I'm not against them. I'm just saying we need some of these utility coins to be given a fair opportunity, right? That's all I'm saying, because these things are actually good. And they're making for a better world, essentially, preventing censorship and providing alternatives to the current centralized state of the internet that we have today, with heavily centralized storage companies, heavily censored and centralized web services, okay, and heavily centralized social media. So I'm a big fan of what they're doing. I think they can do very well. It's a solid layer one storage coin. And there's not that many layer ones out there that are actually like in the top 100 that have a 10x left in them now. Like I would say Cardano doesn't have a 10x. That would be crazy. That would be a $10 coin. That would be a 380 billion. I don't think Avalanche has that. I don't think Ton has that. I don't really even think Sui has that. My target for Sui is $20 to $30. So I don't think even Sui has a 10x maybe left in it. So you're taking a look at a lot of these layer ones and they don't have 10x's left in them, but Arweave clearly does. So that is why I'm bullish on it. I think it's a great coin to have in your portfolio. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you have any other file coins or storage coins that you like, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to check them out. And let me know if this video was helpful. Also, make sure to check out the VIP group. People in here were getting Arweave very, very early on. And you're basically able to track all my buy alerts, all my sell alerts, and gain access to a 24/7 active Discord community. As I'm speaking right now, there is a voice chat call open in the Discord. Fellow members, fellow VIPs are discussing ideas, discussing projects, and sharing them with each other. You don't want to miss out on this type of alpha. If you like my YouTube channel, if you like what I have to say on this channel, you're going to like the Discord because I'm basically talking in that 24/7 on voice chats and text channels. So don't miss it out. You can get my next buy alerts and yeah, you're not going to be disappointed. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.